If you asked, let's say, 100 Greeks to name their 3 favorite Greek islands, Crete is probably going to be mentioned in every single ranking of these 100 people. And considering that Greece has over 200 inhabited islands, that's a really impressive feat. And no other island comes even near that result. So why? Why do Greeks love Crete so much? Well, that's what we're going to see in today's video. But first, where is Crete located exactly? Well, here at the very south of the Aegean Sea. To get there from Athens, it takes 1 hour by plane or 9 hours by ferry. And if you're coming from Santorini, there's a very convenient ferry connection. It only takes 2 hours. So I just gave you a very big tip right here. If you plan to visit Athens, Santorini and Crete, which, by the way, is the best itinerary for first-timers in Greece, in my opinion, then the most efficient way by far to do it is flying from Athens to Santorini, then use the ferry to Crete, and then fly back to Athens from there. Or the other way around, of course. And by the way, I'm gonna leave the links to the websites that I recommend for booking ferries in Greece and also for your domestic flights inside of Greece. All right, now why do Greeks love Crete so much? Well, you must have realized while looking at the map how massive Crete is compared to all the other islands. Crete is 100 times larger than Santorini, so that means there's so much to do and experience in Crete compared to the other islands. Beaches, of course, the 2 most famous ones being Elafonisi and Balos, incredibly beautiful places. But then you also have these very tall mountains. Crete's highest point is at nearly 2,500 meters. That's like 8,000 plus feet. That's crazy high considering we're just on an island, not on the mainland. And there's an explanation for that, actually. Crete was formed 20 million years ago when the African and Eurasian tectonic plates crashed into one another. That explains why Crete has this long linear shape and why there's this massive mountain chain going from west to east. Crete is in some sort the Himalayas of Greece. So don't be surprised, every time you go from the north coast to the south coast, you'll have to cross through these mountains because they're everywhere. And these mountains are creating lots of microclimate pockets left and right, meaning a very rich and diverse food culture, because everything grows on the island somewhere. Olive oil is huge in Crete, and so are wines, but cheese is a massive thing as well, because of course when you have mountains you have lots of goats and sheep roaming around, so you make cheese. And so while these Cycladic islands like Santorini or Mykonos will look very dry and barren and kind of sad, to be honest, Crete is super green with tons of stuff growing left and right. And that's why you'll see if you tell your hotel staff in Athens that you're headed to Crete next, their immediate response will be, "Oh, you're going to Crete? I'm so jealous. You're gonna have the most amazing food." So yeah, the same way you probably think of Greek food as delicious food, Greeks think of Cretan food as the absolute top level. Now, another upside of the massive size of Crete is that the tourist crowds are much more spread out than in Santorini or Mykonos. While in Santorini, everyone is gathered in Ia, especially for sunset, in Crete, tourists are diluted by a factor of literally 100, since the island is 100 times larger. And on top of all of that, Crete is also much cheaper than places like Santorini or Mykonos. So yeah, you have amazing beaches, exceptional food, fun mountain adventures, and all of this with less crowds and lower prices. But wait, there's more. Cretan culture is also a very unique thing. Their music is very different, their traditional outfits are different, their meat grilling techniques are super cool. Many families are still distilling their own raki in their basement. Cretans even have their own dialect that we don't fully understand. So yeah, Crete is like its own thing, nearly a separate country, and that is why if you visit Crete, you have to go on a food or culture tour. It's gonna be amazing because it'll be so different from everything you will have experienced in Athens and Santorini. I'm gonna make videos on all these tours, so make sure to check them out when they're ready. Now, what is the best time to go to Crete? Well, Crete is an all-year destination. Many Greeks actually visit Crete during the winter, but if this is your first time, I guess you'll want to spend some time on the gorgeous Cretan beaches as well. And for that, I recommend mid-May to mid-October. Oh, and by the way, some of you seem not to know that I'm a tour guide on top of having this YouTube channel. So yes, I am a tour guide. And if you want me to show you around in Athens, this is my Instagram page. Now, the big question, where should you stay in Crete considering it's such a massive island? Well, I'm gonna break it all down in this video as soon as it's ready. And for more information on how to visit the most beautiful beach in all of Greece, in my opinion, which is on the island of Crete, you can watch this one. And there you go. That's it for today. Hope you liked it. See you next one. Bye.